Now that we've discovered a release, we need to consider what the regulations spell out in terms of how to report that release to Connecticut DEEP. And depending on the type of existing release and its severity, there's different time frames and reporting obligations associated with the reporting to the state. The first and most significant are those releases that are existing that qualify as a significant existing release. And those things include things like pollution in a drinking water supply well, pollution in groundwater that threatens the drinking water supply, highly polluted soil at the ground surface, as well as things like vapor intrusion risk into occupied buildings, residences, schools, and/or industrial commercial type buildings at certain concentrations. So in those scenarios, there's very prompt and expeditious reporting requirements to the state, typically 72 hours, and in some cases, as quickly as 24 hours, those significant existing releases need to be reported to Connecticut DEEP. Okay, so if a creator or maintainer of a release knows that there's a release on their property, but it doesn't qualify as a significant existing release, but it does have non-aqueous phase liquid over 1/8 of an inch in the groundwater, or more than 2 times the applicable remediation criteria, or if there's no additional polluting substance criteria available in the regulations or guidance, then the maintainer or creator of that release has to report it to Connecticut DEEP within 120 days of discovery. That time frame, however, may not apply in certain scenarios where the release can be remediated within the 120-day time frame, in which case it's a matter of just maintaining records and things. So, and then for the third time frame, which is 1 year from the time of discovery, if the existing release isn't considered significant under the regulations or doesn't meet one of the criteria we just discussed, then typically the maintainer or creator of that release has 365 days from the time it's discovered to report it to Connecticut DEEP. To learn more about the release-based cleanup regulations in Connecticut, subscribe and be sure to follow along. Every Thursday we're going to submit new information for you. Thanks so much.